Alright, so this is going to be a little bit more about my experience so far with Celebrate Recovery. Okay, so at the meeting tonight, it was the normal thing. We started out with the music, and I'm not in the greatest mood today, guys. I'm not, some days you have better days than others, and today's been kind of it's had a bad day at work, and just normal day-to-day stuff that makes some days not as good as others. Today was kind of a shitty day. I'm in a bit of a piss poor attitude. I have a bit of a piss poor attitude, and I admit that. But yeah, so tonight I was a bit more aggravated with the music, just because it's not my type of music, and I'm not particularly a big fan of that. Like I'm not a big fan of like Christian rock. Like if I were, I like gospel. I like Ray Charles and stuff, I guess. But like, I don't particularly care for it. And uh, the lyrics were very repetitive. I was paying attention to. I noticed they were projecting them on the wall. I kind of missed that entirely last time, and yeah, I read the lyrics, and I don't really disagree with anything that they were singing, particularly. But I just don't care for the music, and it got on my nerves. The speaker tonight was a guy that was there last week, and he was a good guy. He's a good guy, obviously, and you can tell he just has like some anxiety issues, and he has some problems with alcoholism. But he's just a good guy, and he gave a talk on yes, and like basically went through like the 12 steps, and like they did this and related it to scripture, and it was just a lot more 12 steppy than I was previously exposed to. It was a lot more of the same, I guess. This time around, I just noticed a lot more of the 12-step aspects of this meeting, and it's a turnoff for me. And uh, I'm just not. I'm not gonna. Um, like I am sober, and like I am happy, like reasonably happy, and I'm in a good spot in my life, and I am. I couldn't expect more from what I came from to what I am now. I'm like I feel very happy, and I'm grateful, and I thank God. But aside from that, I don't feel like 12 steps have really helped me. And I'm the reason I'm kind of pausing when I say this stuff is because I don't want to shit on anyone else's experience with 12 steps, because I know it does help people. I know that some people really need that very structured, and that's just not what I needed. I just needed to be accountable to my family and to the people that I love, and not hurt myself anymore, not want to hurt myself anymore. That was my path. And once I got to that point, and I just didn't want to hurt myself anymore, and I'm not doing that anymore. Kind of I said that's great, and just kept moving, and it's worked for me so far. And I just don't think you need 12 steps. I don't believe that you are powerless. I don't. Uh, I don't believe anyone is powerless. I think you have entirely. I think you have all the power that you need to make a positive change in your life, whatever that change needs to be. And you know, the meeting tonight. Even the meeting tonight was not as great. It was not as good as I thought last week was, and It was a larger meet. There were more men in the meeting this week, so maybe it was just the fact that it wasn't as intimate and it wasn't as closed of a circle. There were more people putting in more stuff, so it's hard to want to continue to talk. And our meeting got short, got ended short, and that's okay. I just didn't get a real sense of, like, I don't know. I guess maybe everyone was in a bad mood tonight. Nobody really felt like being there, I guess. And I think for that reason, I may, and this is a may. I'm not promising that I'm gonna go back, but I might go back and just see if tonight was a fluke, and that because honestly, I was pretty impressed last week. Uh, so so I might make myself go back to this Celebrate Recovery meeting, and like I did do that because I wanted to go and like meet people and make friends and like have like be accountable to someone, hopefully maybe help someone through something. But like I don't know how to help people with their marriages, like, and the people that are there for addiction issues are 12-step people, and I'm not gonna pull them out of that because that could be more detrimental to their sobriety. And I'm not trying to do anything for my own satisfaction or to prove that this is unnecessary. I just want what's best for people, and I don't want people to have to do anything that is unnecessary. I want to cut out the middleman, and if anything, that has been what I've been trying to do with these recovery videos. But I don't know. I might go back. I'm probably going to go back, just because if I don't go back, then I'll feel like I didn't give it a fair chance. And you should at least try something 3 times, I think, before you completely give up on it. So I'm gonna give it another shot. Yeah, I will go back to Celebrate Recovery one more time, just to make sure that this tonight was not just a shitty night and everybody was off. And I guess that is my value. But I don't I wouldn't, I'm not gonna start I'm not gonna have a sponsor. So, it really might just be pointless, but I don't know. Wish me luck, guys.